Welcome back to Oklahoma Live. Those high knee things we were doing, I believe I burned off half a pumpkin pie. Do you think so? Half a pie? No,
maybe right? 2 bites. Maybe two bites.
I did it for 20 seconds. At least a half a pie. Hey, we're here with Patrick Allmond. He is the man behind JustAskPatrick.com.
Yes.
Because people want to ask you lots of things, because when it comes to doing social media, web presence, you have great advice.
He recovered very well from that, I must admit. He did very, very good.
Just ask Patrick. I can't breathe right now. It's the
no problem. Should let her do it. No, today we're going to be talking about blogging, and it's interesting because it started off as more of kind of a hobby thing. We should actually make money from it.
Yeah.
And there's an interesting. Blogging is just, first of all, let's define what blogging is. Blogging is just you writing about a topic that you love. It could be about shoes, it could be about Smurf dolls, it could be about Barbie dolls, it could be about this guy right here who has good-looking ties on.
Oh, gracias. That means thank you.
Exactly.
There you go. So, what does it mean?
People were wondering.
Yes.
Well, they often do. What is it? How do you become, because what do I care what Joe Schmo is going to write about when it comes to a tie? I mean, how do you become popular? How do you become reputable as a blogger?
Well, it's interesting because for every single topic out there in the world, there is a small group of people, and when you think small, think about worldwide population, that is interested in that topic.
Okay.
Right.
There are guys out there that are obsessed with ties, and girls also. And when you look at the total population of the world, there's probably thousands and thousands of people that would like to read your blog about ties.
And so they'll go on, and then the more page hits, better for advertisements, right?
Exactly.
And
yes.
you probably want a little bit of a niche market, right? You don't want to do something that everyone else is doing. You want something that has a clear, defined audience.
Exactly, because you're going to get the people that are going to come read your blog are going to be more interested in that very, very tight topic.
Sure.
And like you said, also you can monetize it eventually. If you want to take it from more of the hobby side to the full-time side, then you start putting up ads on it for tie companies and maybe shoe companies that would complement the ties. And one of the example sites, which they're probably going to bring up, is a local website called thepioneerwoman.com. And this was it started off as a blog like everything else. And if you look at the site now, yeah, they have it up over there. This woman has turned this into a full-blown business. So this is her 8-hour-a-day job. And she probably makes some buku amounts of money from the advertisements that go on there.
What is she talking about? Like recipes and home
Exactly.
family stuff?
Recipes, raising a family, being a mom, being a wife, all kinds of things are centered around the home life.
Okay.
Is she from Oklahoma?
Yeah, she's from Oklahoma.
Well, cool.
Yes.
Good for her.
My sister's a photographer. She takes pictures. She has been doing something I thought was weird at first. She will post about a family she took pictures of and then blog about the experience and tell the story of that day.
Behind the scenes kind of stuff?
It's interesting.
Right. It'd be cool if someone did, behind the scenes about what goes on here and prepping for a show and things like that.
There you go.
Anyone can fire up a blog, and that's the interesting part is the internet makes everyone it's the great equalizer when it comes to publishing. And if people are interested in starting up a blog, I recommend they go to a site called WordPress.com.
Okay.
And WordPress.com allows anyone in about 5 minutes to set up a free website. So if you have any particular type of topic, you can blog out his ties every single week, or his shoes, or how good he's looking, or bright purple and red dresses. You can set up an interesting niche blog like that, and you get some readers and monetize it and make it rain money. Make it rain money.
I like that saying. Now, why WordPress? Because there's Tumblr, there's so many different sites that you can have a blog on. Why is WordPress the best?
WordPress is the one I decided to focus on a while back because when I look at everyone using all the different types of software, it was just one of the easiest ones.
Okay.
If I sit down with you in about 15 or 20 minutes, I can make you a WordPress expert. It is really not that hard. On occasion, I give WordPress classes. Plus, you can just go to the local Barnes & Noble and find a book or 50 on WordPress. Versus, I don't think you can go there and find one on Tumblr or something like that. So WordPress is easy for the common man.
And look, what are we on a campaign all of a sudden?
Exactly, common man.
Common man, right
exactly.
there.
All at once now.
So look at it. So he's going to have a upcoming blog about ties.
No one writes about ties.
No one writes about ties.
Someone already took that. BestTies.com is done. No,
exactly.
Well, I'm going to write specifically about the double Windsor knots, so we'll be in a whole different category.
That took me a while. That took me a while to learn.
Yeah, well, me too.
Around the one, around the one, around the one, back down. That's a hard
Wada
tie.
bing. JustAskPatrick.com.
Yes, sir.
He has a little tablet here, and it probably has lots of accessories that go along with it. Maybe you have a tablet. Maybe you have something that is interesting. Here's our very own
Andrew is his name, actually.
Felix with Tech Launchpad. Andrew, tell us about what's going on there, my man.